Hi, my name is Paige, and I am the founder behind Mabel, which stands for Makers Always Bring Extra Love. Today we're going to be doing a project for wall art. My husband and I just recently purchased a home, and it's got some large and long walls in it, and we didn't want to cover it just with some generic art, but we also didn't want to break the bank and buy something like either super expensive or something that was just a little bit out of our reach. Plus, it's a lot of walls, so we needed something to cover a large expanse. So what we decided to do was create a triptych featuring some papers, fancy papers or specialty papers mounted on some artist canvas. So for our project, we will be using 3 artist canvas. We purchased the 24 by 36, and it's 1 3/8 inch thick. We have 3 of those, and then we bought 3 papers. They aren't matchy-matchy, but we figured they sort of all go. And our goal wasn't to be matchy-matchy, but just sort of go. And what we will be doing is using this spray adhesive that the guy at the art store recommended. He said it's repositionable, and there were some other spray adhesives that he thought might be stronger, but too strong for the papers, some of which are a little bit delicate. And then when we're done mounting the paper, we're going to attach these hangy things, that technical term, so we can place it on our wall. The reason we went with artist canvas is because we figured you could hang this either landscape or portrait. It really would work either way. We're going to be hanging these portrait, but either way would work. So let's get started. So I'm not going to be super intense about exactly where I'm going to place this. I'm going to eyeball it and just try to get it in the middle. One of the reasons for which is 2 of the papers have irregular edges, so sometimes marking out with the pencil just doesn't quite work. But I will note that all 3 papers are roughly the same length, and the widths only vary a little bit. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the blue. And what I'm going to do is open up the spray adhesive, maybe. And I am going to shake it, I believe. Shake can vigorously for 2 minutes. Wow. Okay, well. All right, so I've been shaking for about 2 minutes, and what we're going to do is spray a light coat on the back of this, holding the can about 8 to 10 inches away. I've actually ventilated our room because the smell is a little bit obnoxious, and I put down my dog's puppy pads just so that the adhesive doesn't get on the table or on the canvas. So here we go. I'm gonna start up here, and I'm just gonna lightly spray. I think for me the important thing is the sides and the corners. There we go. And then put this down. There. That looks good. Oops, that's a little, that's why we're glad it's resealable. And bring it up a little. Pretty much great. stays flat. Yay! Yay, it worked. All right, so there's our first one. Does need a little bit more on the sides. All right, so the first one's up. Pretty pleased with that. We're gonna do the second one. This one is a lighter paper, so I am actually going to spray the back very lightly and then also spray the canvas. So with a little shake. Let's see. We got it here at first, and then if it needs extra, you can reposition it. I gotta say, that was a good call, getting the repositioning. Very nice. Don't wanna, there. Oh, I like that one. All right, and then we'll do the third one. So I don't know which order we're going to hang them in, but all in all, I feel like that was a really easy project. It probably took longer to pick out the papers than to do anything else. So we have our canvas, and I don't need a long drop for the wire kit that we bought. So basically we measured 4 inches down from the top of the canvas. The stretchers on this, it's really soft wood, so you can just use your manual screwdriver. And we screwed in 2 holes that are 4 inches down. And then we used the wire kit to come up with the amount of wire we need to get the correct drop. I will screw these in. So you can see this is not going to drop very far from, looks like 1.5 inches or so, right? So now I will hang this. Yay, and it covers the outlet just like we wanted. There we go. Already done the other 2, so I will hang those up as well. There we go. So that was a fairly easy and relatively inexpensive way to get some wall art on your wall. I believe the entire project, which we'll list below in detail, was in the $200 range. The papers were like $8 a piece. The canvases were, I think, $50 a piece. There was the adhesive and then the kits for the hanging wires. And then if you needed to purchase any wall hooks, you need that as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of an easy way to come up with some creative and different wall art for your home.